Hey, I got the recipe, never gonna let any out get the best of me. Thought it was distance, but haters is next to me. Talk to the spirit, you know.
So butter is food, music, booze, fashion, art, culture.
It's time to eat it, bread like a speeder.
It was incredible. I really loved the energy. Everyone that was here, it was amazing.
I know the enemy and that he's sent for me. I keep the
No, let's fucking go back down. Grabs a bottle of champagne, walks outside, just fucking drinking it. But that was a pretty mad moment.
I'ma get it.
I'm Julian Cincotta, the chef, co-owner of Butter Sydney. So Butter is fried chicken, hip hop, champagne and sneakers. It's all our loves that we put into a restaurant. Food, music, booze, fashion, art, culture. So I've always been around hospo. My dad actually had 8 franchises, a big rooster, down the South Coast. This was like the 80s. I was probably about 3 years old. So it's kind of really funny that he had chicken shops and now I have a chicken shop. It's a bit weird. So yeah, I've been brought up in it. I guess growing up, my mom listened to Neil Diamond, Elvis, Dean Martin. I did actually like that. My brother was quite a lot older than me. So I was like Queen, Red Hot Chili Peppers. And then it was when I was at school, I sort of started getting hip hop, obviously like Dre 2001, Eminem. I did love it. Part of why we did Butter was Manoli, business partner, loves Wu-Tang, and his thirst and love of sneakers, hip hop, drinking, and food was really how this came together. We've really strived to do things as a community with people, collaborations. It gets boring by yourself. You want to have fun. You want to be able to interact. You want to be able to share stories. You want to be able to converse with people. So we're big believers in doing things with community, artists. Everyone's creative. Everyone's wanting the same goal. Everyone wants to have fun. So you may as well have fun doing it.
I am Mason Dane. I'm a 24-year-old artist from Newcastle. Been making music for 6 years, writing, producing. My style is all over the place. I make everything. I make rap, hip hop, R&B, pop, country, everything. And music has just sort of always been in my life since I was a baby, damn near. My dad got me a guitar when I was 3 years old, and I've just been playing ever since. Some of my music, I want people to really connect with what I'm writing about, the stories, the feelings. I think if you're getting into my music, the song you should listen to is number 1 is Runaway. It's the intro of my last project, Chasing Home, which sort of just starts at the start of my journey to moving to Sydney. I think that's the perfect encapsulation of who I am. And then essential songs, maybe my song Dash, it's my biggest song. Big Travis Scott energy. T-Pain did a remix to it, whatever.
Hey, I'm Lamira. I'm from Venezuela and I do Latin music. So my name is Samira with an S. Lamira means the look, the view. The I is the door to your soul. So it's kind of following that vibe, kind of my music would project what I'm feeling, what my soul feels, and how I heal from it. So I used to write a lot because my dad teaches Spanish in a university and he's a writer himself. So he kind of taught me how to write and how to put my emotions into paper. So through music, I could actually put my lyrics and tell a story and people will listen to it. So I kind of just that idea and I started from it. As you know, as independent artists, we trying to put our music out there and try it as to many people listen to us and stuff. So having a platform like Butter is kind of in every restaurant there's music. So if you get to put a Latin artist or R&B or hip hop, but it's local, it kind of embraces both things, you know what I mean, the food and the music, but also you're supporting people that are coming up, which you never know, anyone can go international, become huge. So it's kind of just giving that little step, you know.
We've always gone to Butter. It's always been a thing since like 2019. The shows happened because my management at the time, they worked on a bunch of stuff together. So yeah, I think that show that I did at the Parramatta store was one of the most energetic shows I've ever done. The craziest moment was like, and keep in mind, this was like in the biggest whirlwind part of my life. Like I'd just been overseas and like done a song with T-Pain, and I came back and I had this unreleased song that I started working on, and the hook was super simple, just call and response. So I teach the crowd how to sing it, and we go back and forth, and everyone was turning up and jumping. And like I had a line in the song about like doing shoes with T-Pain, everyone went mental, and like that was just like so memorable, like so fun.
Like our team, Nat, Joe, we basically just see who's up and coming and who looks fun and who wants to work with us. We just reach out and do it. I guess one of our first ones, like Chillin' It, day one, A-Girl, we had like the start of a Spotify series that really actually kicked the whole sort of artist series off.
My favourite gig so far is the event that I recently put on for Butter, which was the Butter Takeover. It was such a vibe. Everyone was just so cool, and it was just really nice to see the Sydney community get together the way that we got together.
And it's good to see other artists supporting other artists as hard as they did that night. You have specific people coming for specific artists, and then they're kind of like in and out of the venue.
I guess some of the mad memories, Post Malone, he was upstairs, like just like this with his like Newtowner asleep, and I was like, his security guard, here's the keys to get back down. And he wakes up and he's like, no, let's fucking go back down. Grabs a bottle of champagne, walks outside, just fucking drinking it. Like, but that was a pretty mad moment when he'd come in. Even just having like Cormega and stuff here, like I think we sat with him for like 6 hours just chatting. Yeah, it was just amazing to have these people in. Even just the local, like Parramatta, our store out there, when we had our Rhyme to Rhyme, you know, these guys just come into freestyle, and it was like 8 Mile.
I think no matter how big or small, like being connected with them and doing stuff with their audience has been great, you know, and it keeps you more ingrained in the local community. I think like the best thing about it is that everyone shows up. So all the boys are there, all the artists are there. So like the whole community is like this, you know, so it's great. Everybody.
It was incredible. I really loved the energy. Everyone that was here, it was amazing. No one here was Latin actually, and I really liked that because you could see that, oh, like other people appreciate my culture, appreciate my art.
Working with Lamira was great. It was so much fun. We really connect together. We'll probably get married one day. Who knows? No, it was really great. It was fun. It's great when you can just vibe and chat, and you know, it just kind of seems natural. You know, having the events with her, having all the people come in. I do look, chicken chorizo, chimichurri is some of my favorite things. Oh, what are we making? You've created something special.
The Venezuelan mommy.
Venezuela mommy.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right, so what do we have?
Chorizo, chimichurras, onion, tomato, obviously butter chicken.
Butter fried chicken. Halloumi, some spicy mayo.
Oh yeah, salsa rosada.
So tell me about the ingredients.
Actually, my mom, she is Christian and can't eat like pork or nothing like that.
So it's naughty.
So it's naughty. When I used to go to my friend's house, I used to eat the chorizo.
Amazing.
So funny.
And then chimichurri, classic. Parsley, herbs, some chili, some garlic.
Why do you guys just only do chicken?
So we actually had another restaurant called Thievery, and we did this LFC, Lebanese fried chicken, and everyone used to rave about fried chicken. Our fried chicken was like best fried chicken in Sydney. And then my business partner Manoli, a very big Wu-Tang fan, changed his life, 36 Chambers, RZA, Ghostface, Raekwon, like every time they've come out, they've come in. So they're his idols. He wanted a sneaker hip hop bar. The subculture of hip hop is like, you know, drinking Hennessy, drinking champagne, eating fried chicken, collecting kicks, obviously rapping. So that was how it kind of started. Fried chicken, hip hop, champagne, sneakers. It's all our loves, everything we do, and we wanted to put it in seed, not for general consumption, is kind of our clothing and our artist kind of stuff. So doing this series and...
That's so cool. I actually appreciate that you guys try to support, especially like local artists.
Yeah. So we had, Wu-Tang was the first to come in, right? We were 2 weeks old and they'd come. They were meant to go to like Ivy and get paid 10 grand, and they heard about this fried chicken hip hop champagne sneaker bar. Riz is like, we're going there. And then from that, like Post Malone, Ferg did a song about us, you know? Or the Aussie Freaks, we hit butter with all my Aussie Freaks. That's about here. We're in the recording thing, and it was like Latifah T was like DJing, and then she's like, you know, it's all for my Aussie Freaks. We've had like old school, like Lord Finesse, Large Pro, Omega, like, and they're old, right? They're older, and they just come, eat a bit of chicken, we have a drink, have a chat. Obviously, music was our kind of life. We loved it, born and bred it. We opened up in Parramatta, so out west, and that's where we started to connect with the local kids. And it was like, you know, Mason Dane did one of his first show in Parramatta. Got up, wasn't even meant to do anything, just got up, started singing, and he's always like, I love doing this. This is mad. Thank you so much. This was kind of my first thing. There was like 100 people around him. It's how we want to support you and support artists and doing these sandwiches. Like, we're all creatives.
Yeah.
It's fucking fun.
What's the first thing that sticks out to you when you bite it? As a chef.
Spicy, fatty, flavorful.
Yeah, good. You did a job.
It was an amazing artist series that we've done with a lot of people, but for me, like, I get to create different food. You get to be involved in it. So a normal restaurant puts just a special on, but we kind of get to do it as a collaboration.
When you guys texted me, oh, like, let's have a gig here, I was like, that place small. But it was such a vibe. It felt like it was like a house party. You know what I mean? Like, everyone was just together, vibing, drinking. I was like, hell yeah.
Crazy how emotions can kind of be brought up through music as well, you know?
Yeah, like music, I think it's beautiful that it's kind of like a photo. Like, when you take it, it's just there forever. And then it would just always, every time you see it or every time you listen to the music, it will always bring you back to it. Like for you, like if you hear like Elvis Presley, like a song that your mom always like played, like it will take you back to your child.
Yeah, that's incredible.
What's next for Mason Dane? Make millions of dollars. I just want to keep getting better, keep making great music, being more authentic in the kind of music I want to put out, and, you know, taking over.
For Lamira, it's kind of like, girl, you need to heal and do it through music and, you know, live the life that you always wanted. And I just want pretty much just collaborate with other artists, learn from other experiences. I want to learn about other cultures. You know, every artist wants success, and success for me looks like me being happy, having my day ones happy. It's more like, what's next? Like, let's just go. Yeah.
How'd you know combining fried chicken and hip hop would be such a hit?
Smoked a joint and went, fuck it.
Fumble a bag, now I will not fumble a bag. Fumble a bag, now I will not fumble a bag. Act like you know how